Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be making a delicious, nutritious meal that's easy to make and bursting with flavor. In this video I'm going to show you how to cook gochujang tofu noodles with fresh zucchini and bok choy. We're also going to take a look at how I get tofu nice and golden brown and crispy. Even people who think they don't like tofu, I think will like this one. This recipe comes together very quickly with minimal prep and only a few ingredients, so it's perfect for a quick weeknight meal. Let's jump on in. So the first thing I'm going to do is cube up the tofu. I'm using an extra firm tofu here. You could use firm or even medium tofu. I'm cutting them into about 1 centimeter or ½ inch cubes, but you could also cut them into rectangles or triangles, whatever you're feeling. And then I'm going to put those into a wok that's already got a bit of oil in it and it's already heated up. I'm just using some canola oil here, but you could also use avocado oil, peanut oil, any sort of neutral oil with no flavor. Then I'm just going to move these around a bit in the wok, get them all coated in the oil, make sure that they're spread out in a single layer so that every piece is in contact with the surface of the wok. Then I'll add a bit of seasoning salt and some black pepper. And I'll let them continue to fry in there, just stirring them or tossing them around occasionally. Now while those are cooking, we're going to make this super simple but super delicious sauce. The base of the sauce is gochujang, which is a delicious Korean fermented red pepper paste that's spicy and sweet. It's got a kind of fermented funk to it. It's really delicious. Anyway, we'll add a spoonful of that, followed by a good glug of soy sauce. And then I'm adding some oyster sauce, which brings a bit of sweetness. And finally a bit of sesame oil. It's still a little cold from the fridge, so it isn't pouring out of the bottle there very easily. And then we'll just whisk that all up. Now the gochujang is fairly stiff, so you'll need to break it up a little bit. To make it easier, you could add a splash of hot water in here, and that'll help it dissolve a bit. Now once that's all whisked up, we'll set it aside. And we'll turn back to the tofu. It's starting to get nice and crispy now, so we'll keep turning the pieces so that every side has a chance to fry and get crispy. And now you can see that they're really getting a nice golden brown crust on them. At this point, I turn the heat off on the wok, and I'll add a splash of tamari, or you could also use soy sauce, and give that a quick toss to coat. This gives it a really nice salty finishing coat on the tofu. It makes it extra tasty. And then that can come out of the pan, and we'll set that aside while we prep the vegetables. I'll start by breaking down this zucchini. I've washed it, and then I'll just cut it in half, and then I'll cut that into bite-sized pieces. And then I have some bok choy here, which I've cut the bottoms off, and then I'm separating them out into a colander. These will get a good rinse because they can be a little bit sandy sometimes, and then that can all go into the wok. There's no need to wash out the wok in between cooking the tofu and now cooking the vegetables. Just keep all that good flavor in there. I'll season these with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then we'll stir fry them until the vegetables are tender. Now, of course, you could substitute just about any vegetables or greens that you have in here at this stage if you prefer something different. Just about anything will work. And then finally, we've got the noodles. I'm using these packaged fresh udon noodles that are already cooked, and they just need about 60 or 90 seconds in the boiling water to soften them up and unstick them from each other. So they'll all go into a pot of boiling salted water until they're done. Meanwhile, the vegetables are looking just about perfect. Everything's tender, but not overcooked and mushy. So it's time to assemble. I'll add the tofu back to the wok, followed by the drained noodles, and then that delicious sauce. And that gets tossed around and combined for just a minute or two while the noodles soak up the sauce. And that's it, folks. Gochujang tofu noodles. Super simple, but massive flavor. Let's take a quick look at what this meal cost. The largest costs here were actually relatively small. The tofu was $3.48. Now, tofu is just so much cheaper than meat, and it's so packed with protein that it really is something that should be part of everyone's diet, I think, whether you're a vegetarian or not. And then the vegetables and the noodles make up the rest of the cost here. Apart from that, a few pantry items and seasonings, and that brings the total for the whole dish to $12.77. Now this wok fed 4 of us for dinner, plus there was 1 portion of leftovers for lunch the next day. So that brings the per portion cost to $2.55, which is pretty good. When we look at the time this took, it was about 15 minutes of prep to cut up the tofu and the vegetables, as well as to make that sauce. And then there was about 15 minutes of active cooking time. So we can definitely stick this one in the 30-minute meals category. It's pretty low effort for a very high reward. Like I said earlier, even people who don't think they like tofu might be converted with this one. Anyway, that's the dish. Spicy, savory, a little bit sweet, with a little bit of fermented funkiness that brings a whole other level to this dish. If you haven't tried gochujang, I encourage you to get some and give it a try. It's relatively easy to find these days, even at major supermarkets, and it's an awesome addition to your pantry or fridge staples that can help elevate these kinds of weeknight meals. Now, if you enjoyed this video or you found it useful, please do hit that like button. And as this is a brand new channel, I'd very much appreciate you subscribing so that I can keep bringing you more videos. Talk soon.